やんのか。平気、任せて。言いつけろ。ありがとう。バーニス、そろそろ締めようぜ。オッケー。最新のレシピだよ。乾杯。バッチリ。
Yo!
Heart ends with you. Feel the love, it's true.
Ah, cinema, video games, they both come hand in hand. And I'm telling you, this right here is what it really is. What's going on, everyone? It is me, Wolfie Kingston, and we are now going to have a good old talk of what I think about Chapter 4 of Zenless Zone Zero.
よっとはいさんなまったっすね
So, we start with a brand new faction up on this new chapter, and they are known as the biker gang Sons of Clayton. And I'm telling you, this biker gang is actually pretty badass. And here are the following. The following starts off with Piper, Lucy, Bernice, and King Caesar. Wait, what the that's not right.
行くぜ。目に物見せてやっからよ。
That's King Caesar? Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about Lighter, too, but, you know, he's not important. But I will say, though, the moment I actually got my hands on playing King Caesar, she is actually a badass, a wasteland badass, like a good sword and shield user. And honestly, she has good abilities. Now, for Bernice, honestly, Bernice is literally just a burst of energy. And I don't know, a lot of people say that she's kind of a dumb blonde, but I don't know. With that big-ass backpack of a canister filled with fuel, nah, she is something else. I wouldn't piss her off because, I mean, let me tell you, what she did right here is absolutely diabolical.
ふわふわで。あったかい。正気、自分こそ燃やして。あったかいの嫌だった？猫ちゃん。
I guess that's the definition of putting your dick in crazy. But yeah, I mean, Wasteland, Nitro Fuel, Flames, King Caesar, you already know the deal. We pretty much pursue with them and help them with this bike race. And I'm telling you right now, this bike race gets more intense than you think.
ガリュドーンの子、やっぱり来たね。
行くぞ計画通りにな
Nah, we're actually riding a bike in the wasteland. That is so freaking cool. I will let you know, though, we only get to do this once, and after that, we can never do it again. I know it sucks, but to be honest, I like enjoying the moments because this right here is cool. Of course, they teach you the rundown. You press X so you can do a little dive and everything so you can not get hit by the obstacles and stuff. And all you do is just pretty much ride the way. I believe throughout this playthrough, you only get to do this twice. And after that, well, that's pretty much it. And again, I am not mad because this This is absolutely insane. I love the fact that we actually get to ride a bike and go through the entire desert that is pretty much part of the hollow a little bit and all that other stuff. I love that we're still getting a good world exploration, even though it's a little bit limited. But again, I am not complaining at all. All right, and the bandits that I were talking about, yeah, they're there. They look like villains of the week, but trust me, they take a bigger role. And before we move forward into my review and thoughts about this, I do want to apologize if this seems a little jank. I was supposed to do this like right when I finished chapter 4, and as I'm recording right now, the new character, Yanagi, pink hair chick, that's her name. She is coming out with the new update for a special episode. So once again, I apologize by the time this comes out, but I mean, just bear with me. I appreciate you so much. Now let's continue. So back to these guys. Since they are part of the villains that we're trying to deal with, apparently this guy just gets butthurt because Lighter is like, you know, a handsome man. And so that's why he's like, all right, well, just for that, I'm just going to beat the everlasting crap out of you. And since you won't take this seriously, I'm actually going to murder you. Which leads me to one of my favorite villains in this game thus far. Meet Pompey. Pompey is the main antagonist for this chapter. And honestly, I cannot stress this enough. Pompey looks so dominant, so devious, so goddamn badass. I just can't get enough of his design. And to be honest, again, Hoyo, you really cooked for this villain. I really cannot wait what is in store for this chapter. And pretty much his scheme was to find a little hollow cube and everything else. And so since King Caesar is around, he needed to find a way to make sure that King Caesar and everyone else gets taken the fuck out. Oh yeah, and then this guy right here, yeah, you might want to be careful with him. So of course, you, Lucy, Caesar, and the gang figure out that something is off. And of course, since they are now aware about the cube, they now try to go and fight off everybody. And yes, that means we get to do some more badass combos as Lucy and King Caesar. And before you say anything, no, I didn't pull her. But goddamn, my Coletta gameplay is so badass. Then again, I also pulled Lucy in the beginning of the game when the game first dropped. And honestly, I love her combos too. I'm actually starting to get to like her more. But man, these are amazing combos. And of course, after we, go through all the enemies and everything, we pretty much go to, how I say, close to the climax of what we have to do against Pompey. Of course, he finds the lava crater, throws the cube in there, and honestly starts radiating and creates like hollow type energy. I'm still kind of confused on that. But of course, remember this little shithead? Yeah. Apparently, he was actually plotting behind his back the entire time. And yeah, let's say Pompey was not happy about it. The moment he turned around, he was like, yeah, it was good following your orders and everything, but now that you pretty much did what you needed to do, it helps my plan. And yeah, pretty much betrays the everlasting crap out of him. Also revealing that the cube that he threw, he replaced it. Oh my god, what a fucking twist. And now, since he replaced that, last thing he was able to do is basically put a swing on him, and well, he was able to cut his whole damn eye out. Now Pompey is going through a, a allergic reaction, and that allergic reaction is pretty much turning him into a hollow. And of course, for people who don't have enough strength to actually last in the hollow, you pretty much start turning into a creature. Pretty much how it was when we were first introduced in the beginning of the game. And I'm telling you right now, Lucifer, this guy, pretty much is now at the top of the world. And I'm gonna be real, I would say that was a W move, but again, Pompey has some other plans. And with that said, it has led to this very moment that got me into pure awe.
死んだアグロシーザーあれはおいおっさんしっかりしろひどい侵食反応だ
シーザー、火の湖がエーテル結晶まみれですわ。一体何が起こってるんですの？
ルシウスが裏切った。
すぐ連れ出してやる。まずはそれから
時間がない。シーザー、必ず死んだグローレイクを守る。
おっさん
放心しろ。
Bro! This is exactly what I'm talking about. He transforms in this diabolical monster. And the fact that he has a bike that pretty much acts like his weapon and vehicle, that right there is a boss battle. I don't remember the last time I've had to fight a boss that looked actually badass and actually looked devastating at the exact same time. And now I stand before you, looking at this tall man. I think to myself, what am I gonna do? And I know exactly what I was gonna do. You already know I'm gonna wreck his shit. Man, I'm telling you, the moment that fight started, my God, I was on a freaking roll, dude. The adrenaline was pumping. You know when you get that adrenaline pumping, when you know you're gonna be facing a really, really good boss? Like, my God, I was on a goddamn roll. I was rocking with Caesar, Lucy, and of course, my girl, my fiery gremlin, Coletta. I was not about to let this boss beat the everlasting crap out of me. It's a home run! And honestly, I'm glad I was able to level up my characters properly over, the time when Chapter 4 was coming up, because I didn't think I was going to beat this dude's ass. Oh yeah, did I mention that there's a phase 2? And of course, just when I thought it was too easy. Oh, let's go a fucking phase 2? Then he comes out with the switch. He fuses with the bike and becomes a bigger behemoth. And man, the fight was so goddamn fun. I'm telling you, this boss was amazing. If you guys have not picked up this game, you should immediately, because honestly, despite the gacha and beside all the freaking other stuff that people like to go fan service geeky about, this game is actually pretty cool, simple yet cool, and it's just so cool. I've just been all over this, man. Just take a look at the rest of the fight. I just can't talk anymore. Check this out. Caesar! Oh my god! Let's fucking go! So, of course, Caesar, the badass she is, pretty much took out and dunked on Pompey as he falls to the lava and dies, basically. But, of course, we still have the cube, and we have to figure out what we're supposed to do with the cube as the other cube that Pompey got tricked with started to react, and now things are getting a bit too crazy. So, of course, Caesar just has the right idea of what to do. And what the fuck does she do? This crazy bitch decides to ride her goddamn Harley down the path and decides to bust a fucking Michael Jordan and dunk on this freaking cube. Like, what the hell? I cannot believe that just happened. I honestly was not expecting to witness a death of a character that was so hyped, especially for the new banner. I'm gonna be real. I honestly was not expecting it. I actually teared a little bit the moment that happened. Is what I would say, but of course with the power of friendship, Caesar was able to somehow find a portal and come back. So yeah, that's pretty much wraps up the chapter. I mean, nothing else happens after that. They just, are glad that Caesar is alive. Pompey was destroyed. They were able to save the cube. And, now they're close friends. And just like the main character, if you're wise, of course, the women have a liking to Weiss and all that stuff. But alas, honestly, I say it was a pretty good chapter. That chapter was pretty crazy. I love the characters, the interactions, and it was just cinema to me, especially facing the boss. Pompey is one of my favorite bosses so far in this game, and I don't know who's going to top it. But I mean, hey, by the time this recording is done, Yanagi's special episode event will be out. So I really do hope you enjoy this game, and please check this out. And hey, I really do enjoy your guys' time. So, alas, thank you very much for watching. This is Wolfie Kingston on the Wolfie Kingston channel. Don't let the darkness dim your light. And make sure your life doesn't end in despair. And as always, the content's with you. Please make sure you have yourself a damn good one.